thing we make them call shot and try to copy it.
I say right on out. No apology, hugs are that. Now who killed my boy Yellow? AKA fella. Hard head rapper rushing your phone.
And I be eager to take a skrilla, dump his body in the river. On the rilla, I'm a familiar gorilla.
Y'all know I'm steady talking, humping and pumping. I got him bugging the hood, Mac and flex, hit the block and start to busting.
3 times
right,
from my
to the
hood,
left, to the middle. Now you can copy all you want. You can even try to sing it, but none of y'all fellas can bring it like we bring it.
This ain't no remake or sample, we the real McCoy. This is revenge for my little
Missy badass yellow boy, copy all you want. You can't even try to sing it, but none of y'all can bring it like we bring it.
This ain't no remake or sample, we the real McCoy. This is revenge for my little
Missy badass yellow boy.
Who we are?
Original dum da da, Missy. All right, y'all.
Who we are, dog?
Original dum da da, Missy. What?
Now everybody.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, y'all.
Yeah, it's the U to the N to the L-V, representing the 3, you know that UPT, say yeah, you white man, say
All
flex,
right,
you
y'all.
white man,
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Original dum da da, Missy. What?
who we are,
All
one
right,
more time,
y'all.
dog,
Original dum da da, Missy. What?
yeah.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Whoa. Louisiana
white man.
Jukebox, we want to thank y'all for
U.N.L.V.
having us here. Much love.
Trendsetters
Blazing
for
Sound
life.
Records. Be real. Yeah. My manager
love.
Ronald.
Check.
Uncle Hardy.
Fat,
Yeah. Love
Yeah.
that. Fat in the house. Juggy Chris.
My
We
wife
love
in the
y'all.
house,
Wild
you
Wayne.
white man.
Yeah. Thank
We
y'all.
hoid you, U.N.L.V. everybody, absolutely. But now, we're going to take a final look at our 2-part series on our clinic, New Orleans' Musicians Clinic. Tape roll tape.
I said, doctor, Mr. MD, now can you tell me what's ailing me?
The New Orleans Musicians Clinic, located in the LSU Medical Center, serves approximately 700 patients.
The dean of the medical school and a man named Johann Bultmann with the Daughters of Charity came together and thought it would be a great public service to try to reach out to the musician community, to provide access actually to medical care for musicians and to concentrate on preventive health programs and wellness programs for our musicians because they're such an important part of our local economy.
With that role, there is a responsibility to themselves, their fellow musicians, and even the next generation.
When you go to the neighborhood, to Treme, you don't see kids emulating gang members. You see kids emulating musicians. If they're taking care of themselves, maybe they will put the message out to other people to start taking care of themselves.
As we stated in part 1 of this series, there are special medical concerns that are associated with musicians, which can ultimately affect their livelihood.
Hearing loss, which is very common among musicians, may be a nuisance to the regular Joe Blow on the street, but it greatly impacts the life of a musician.
Because of this, the Musicians Clinic has partnered with the Kresge Research Hearing Laboratory.
The basic goal of the project is to promote hearing conservation in this community, in the community of musicians, and just to get as much knowledge out there as possible about the management techniques that are available for musicians.
A recommended aid for musicians is the custom-fitted ear molds, which can be used to either protect their hearing or as an in-the-ear monitor.
These are custom fitted, so you don't get, that's supposed to ameliorate the occlusion effect, which is that phenomenon when you go like this and you hear yourself more than anything else in the room. Having a deep fit and a custom fit helps to ameliorate that.
Through tests like an audiogram, researchers can monitor the musician's hearing and diagnose a problem before it's too late.
You can test hearing and tell somebody, oh, you have normal hearing, don't worry. But if you test their emissions and their emissions are weaker than what you would predict that they should be based on their audiogram, then it's a very good management tool to be able to explain to someone to start protecting their hearing while they still have it, because once you lose it, it's gone.
So I would encourage them to take care of themselves. They're proud of their music, they're proud of their heritage, proud of their careers, and our job is to help make them the best they can be.
Everybody loves music. Play some, man.
Hi, I'm Nikki Reyes from Louisiana Jukebox. Come on, let's go to Mid-City Lanes Rock and Bowl, corner of Carrollton and Tulane. Let's bowl, dance the night away as we listen to some of the best music Louisiana has to offer, like the Bucktown All-Stars, Tab Benoit, Rockin' Doopsie, just like you've heard and seen on Louisiana Jukebox Live.
Louisiana Jukebox and Rock and Bowl, what a great combo.
Live every week on Cox 10.
Hey, music lovers, now you can get your favorite artist in concert in the comfort of your own home. With Cox Digital Television, you can get over 200 channels of great entertainment, including 24 hours a day of the best concerts and latest music videos. Plus, with Cox high-speed internet service, you can enjoy webcasts featuring your favorite artists and log on to Much Music USA for the most interactive experience available on the web. And for the best of the local music scene, it's the award-winning Louisiana Jukebox Live. For the most dynamic musical experience available, call 304-1140 today.
Are you ready for the Louisiana Teen Summit 2002? Coming to the Pete Maravich Assembly Center on the LSU campus in Baton Rouge, July 27th. The second annual Louisiana Teen Summit will be a combination of discussion panels brought forth to our teens that will cover topics on education, drugs, and violence, with live entertainment and performances from the hottest artists of today's music. Register to win a 2002 GMC Yukon and a Pontiac Firebird online at louisianateensummit.org or call toll-free 1-866-687-3985. Louisiana Teen Summit is brought to you by these proud sponsors.
I'm Leslie Hoffman of the TV show Get Fit with Leslie. There is nothing better than feeling energetic and healthy. A good exercise regimen can help you perform at your peak in business and pleasure. Exercises increases metabolism, muscle strength, mobility, and much more. So join us, get fit with us on Get Fit with Leslie, 5 days a week on Cox 10. Start today.
Jukebox Live. This gentleman is no stranger to our show. He's our cameraman, number 4.
You're giggling. You're giggling.
Ladies and gentlemen, we love him so much. This is Stan Jelpy, and this is Willow's Passage.
Thank you.
It's so unique to have you here, Stan, because you and I are normally up in Siberia. We call
This ain't Siberia.
This ain't Siberia. You're finally on the stage. Why the name Willow's Passage?
Willow's Passage is like, you know, the Mississippi River kind of cuts through all the willow trees and cruises by the city, and we want it to be a nice representation of everything that the city is, and also we kind of grew up being bad behind the levee.
Well, you see, I was at the Point at West End, you know, that was my passage. Right. Yeah.
I think I was there a couple times.
But Tommy, you and Tommy founded Willow's Passage, but you guys have known each other way before Willow's Passage.
Oh, yeah.
How's that?
Well, Tommy and I, and Glenn actually, we used to play together in a band called the Rogues in the 80s, and we used to, thanks. And we've known Norman for forever just because Norman lived in the neighborhood. And Tony used to sell us stuff, you know. We used to just go get musical equipment and stuff from him.
A beautiful ensemble. Listen, I mean, even your sound has some Latin influence, like La Puerta, your first track. That's New Orleans style to you, you think?
I think Latin's definitely New Orleans. I think it's as New Orleans as the Meters and the Cold and Zebra and, you know, everything. I mean, New Orleans music to me is not just the funk and not just the blues. Yeah. It's the rock and whatever you want to call that sound in the 80s, but it's that too.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, there's just a lot to it.
Dave UCD, Green, you've even got Marva Wright performing. Now, how did that come about?
Marva was in the studio when we went in there, and we went in there, and I mentioned to Tommy that I knew her, and we went in there and talked to her, and then I left, and Tommy kind of went in there like Eddie Haskell behind us, and kind of just got her, you know, asked her to come sing on the CD, and sure enough, when time came, we called her up, and she said sure. She's a great lady, man.
Well,
she really
I've got one question to ask you before we go. Very, very important. Why do you think you can kick my butt in pool?
Because it's been done too many times.
That's true, but it was my off night. Ladies and gentlemen, Stan, JLP, Tommy A, the founders. This is Willow's Passage.
Drive me home tonight. News gotten too extreme. Whisper turns into a scream. Looking back doesn't change the things I've done. Holding on only makes me wanna run. It's like trying to explain the wind inside the hurricane. Things ain't always what they seem. Feels like I'm living in a dream. Time for another life. Take me, drive me home tonight. I dream in black and white. Other colors seem so bright. Wish we could sit around, talk about nothing for a while. Things ain't always what they seem. Feels like I'm living in a dream. Wish we could sit around, talk about nothing for a while. Today, so I stopped to watch the sunset, beautiful like every other day. The world grew bored with her, so she had to go. We learned something else about us too that we really didn't know. Pray for it to leave. The rain god laughs and tries to sort it out. When we're finally all alone, make them perfect. Beauty lies in that we're not at all. Really not at all. Boys and girls we try to be, men and women of the sea, and we're set up for the fall. When we think we know it all, we pray for rain, we pray for it to leave. Rain God laughs and tries to sort it out. When we're finally all alone, carve our names in marble stone.
And more of Willow's Passage in just a few. We'd like to thank all our guests tonight. What did you guys think of Naked Orchestra? Naked Orchestra, what did you guys think? Yes? How about U.N.L.V? Who do we appreciate? Yes, yes, yes. But I'll tell you, one of the best things that has happened tonight, you know, I mean, Stan Jelpe, he's of course one of our Louisiana Jukebox family members. He is our cameraman number 4. And to see him on stage tonight, and not up here in Siberia with me, well, it makes it for an interesting evening. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for watching. Without you, well, we wouldn't be here. And without you down there, audience, you guys were great. A lot of love once again. And once again, Willow's Passage.
We're gonna debut this song right here on Louisiana Jukebox Live because we dig it so much.